are going to do a sublimation blank pillow, but we're not doing any sublimation. This is from Hobby Lobby. We're actually going to do an iron-on project. So I apologize, but I actually don't even have, I have a sublimation printer, but it's currently not plugged in, and I'm going to add it to the list of goals that I want to get done this year of 2025. So it's just a lot of goals that I just really want to intentionally try to make or try to accomplish. Just a few more spots to weed out. I don't think there's, oh, maybe there is a middle. No, was there? I don't feel any cut lines here. Nope, okay. Sometimes you just gotta feel your way around, excuse me, my goodness. I don't think there's any there, which is interesting because I'm looking at the design and it looks like it just didn't get cut out, because there's supposed to be two of them that's hollow in the inside. Like it's supposed to be this one, this one, and this one, and this one, but I don't know. And even the, like, this one's supposed to go here. I don't know what happened. Oh, that's weird. It's like it mirrored everything except for these. I don't know. Okay. All right, there we go. It says, believe in the magic of Christmas. I'm just kind of picking at it lightly, and if something picks up, no, there isn't. Okay, let me clean this up, get my blank ready to go, and then we'll get this ironed on. Okay, I think I just realized what I did is I weeded the outside, and this is the middle. Oh gosh, yep, that is what happened. So in that case, I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to go through the trash and try to find it, put it on there. It's not worth my time, nor is it worth the effort. So we are just going to go with it. I just realized that as I was cleaning up, I'm like, oh, you know what? I think I accidentally took that out. Okay, whatever, it works. All right, so let me find, oh my goodness, it is a mess in my craft room. Look how pretty that is. Okay, gosh, where is my, looking for my lint roller. I noticed there's a part in my design here that is like a little scrap piece of vinyl, so I want to make sure that I remove that. And I also need to scooch this over just a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. All right, so this is going to take a minute, so let me just fast forward and we can move on to the next part of peeling and revealing. I would recommend, especially if you're in a crafty hurry, to get out a bigger heat press. I have one. I have an auto press too. Well, not the Cricut auto press. I have the HTV Ront, and I do have that. That's not plugged in. Since I moved my craft room a year ago, like not moved it, but just rearranged it, I just have not plugged things back in, the stuff that I wasn't using that often. So that's just, again, a goal of mine that I'm going to be trying to reach this year, of being more intentional about getting things accomplished. Okay, let's go ahead and move forward to the next part. Take two, let's try that again. Peeling it off very carefully, paying attention to everything as much as I can. Again, I gotta hit that area once more. But so far it's doing really good, and I'm loving this gold, even though I'm not liking the Caesar glitter iron-on. I do like, ouch, I don't know, I just touched that. Second time I did that, I touched something that's hot. What am I doing? But yeah, so I really do like this with the white pillowcase. And again, just because it's sublimation does not mean blank. or sublimation blank, it doesn't mean you have to, sublimate, right? But you most certainly can. I just was right there, and what was it, like $3.49? Really can't get that cheaper unless you get it in bulk. Almost there. Looks like I got another. And you'll notice that I'm not putting the carrier sheet back on. I'm holding it up, and that's just because I don't want it to fall back on there and have to re-peel it and accidentally lift something. I just don't want that to happen. So I'm just being a little bit mindful of that. Okay. Perfect. Not too bad. And absolutely love how that turned out. I'll just have to iron the back of this to get those wrinkles or the creases out, but overall it did a really phenomenal job, so I'm really excited about that. Might even kick that up a heat temperature and just get those little corners. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my iron on it probably. I'm gonna be honest, I probably won't iron and just let it be, but there we go. Believe in the magic of Christmas. Such a pretty saying, and I love this gold glitter on this pillowcase. Worth the hassle, let me tell you. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the next craft. Okay, while my iron is still on, we're going to do another iron on. I had bought this oven mitten last year from the Dollar Tree and was making a bunch of gifts for some friends and family. So if you haven't caught that video, that was posted last year. So search my YouTube channel and just type in Christmas crafts and they will populate. But I actually already weeded this because I wasn't sure if it was cutting correctly, so I went ahead and just kind of did some basic weeding. So I apologize that you didn't see that part, but I did it while I was trying to cut out all the stuff for my designs or for my blanks. Okay, let me bring out my lint ruler. Excuse me, not ruler, ruler. Okay. Now this is my second oven mitten. If you watched my Target dollar video, Target dollar spot video, actually no, it's Target $5 and under video, you would have seen I did an oven mitten, but I'm doing another one. That one was more towards Christmas. This one is just geared towards winter. So now I have two, and honestly this is probably going to be out all year. And if I'm also being completely honest, there was a bunch of sayings that went around that circle, or around the snowflake. Here we go again with a snowflake. In fact, my tattoo was a snowflake. Oh my gosh. But anyway, but because this iron, oh, I know why that I weeded this out, because I was testing to see if the words that went around this design was going to weed out fine, and it was not. It was, oh, it was such a nightmare. And so I ended up saying, screw it, I'm not going to add the words that go around this snowflake, and I'm just going to do the snowflake. So when you see the SVG that I listed in the description box below, you will see it's a little bit different. And it would have worked out just fine if I was using a different type of vinyl iron-on, but because I'm using this Caesar glitter iron-on, it's just not cooperating. Should be good. Pulling that back. There you go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And so there we go. I really do think that turned out good. I like that gold with the red. Alright, I think we're done with the iron-on project, so I'm going to turn that off. Let's go ahead and move back into Final Crafts. Alright, I am going to make a Santa tray for my daughter, and we're going to leave out some yummy treats for Santa Claus. And of course, vinyl is not food safe, so just be mindful of that. And we're just going to, you know, just put a little napkin on it. Santa should be okay to go to eat the cookies and the milk. Perfect. That was a good, oh, I was like, oh, no bubbles, and then, yep, I have one, but it actually worked out just fine. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get the back too. And then we'll peel this back. I got some vinyl on my nail. I feel like I'm gonna find vinyl everywhere in my house until this house gets cleaned up after crafting and getting out the Christmas decor. Oh, crud. Gotta stay really focused better on my design here because I am just not paying attention and I kind of ripped some of this off. Oh my goodness, come on. Okay. Let's get this placed on here. Alright, I'm gonna stand up and put this on here. This is really red. My light is making it super hard to see. So I'm just gonna try to do my best to get her on there. Oh, perfect. And we got these cute little glasses that are gonna fit just fine on here. And then get that pushed down. And then I'm going to peel and reveal. Let me just peel this back. Alright, and then this is actually pretty narrow, so this would store really well. And yeah, I really like this. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next craft project. We are down to the final 3 projects. I lied. I thought we were done with iron-on, but I forgot this was on the lineup. This was actually added last minute to this video. So we're doing another sublimation blank, but again, we are not sublimating. We're going to be using iron-on. And then this is actually new to me at Hobby Lobby. I haven't seen these until I was just there the other day. And these are pennant flags. And it comes in a 3-pack, and I thought it'd be really cute to make these for some pictures for Christmas. Come in 3, and what I did is I just measured the height and then the width, the length of it from the seam and over. Okay, let's go ahead and get this ironed on here. Now, it would be really cool to find something for sublimation, but again, my printer is just not hooked up, and it's just not going to be this season. But again, it's on my list of things I want to accomplish and to get done. I will be doing another craft room tour. They're still the same setup and way. I got a new table. You guys seen that obviously in my videos. It has been rearranged in certain areas, especially now, or certain things have been rearranged, I should say. And let's see here. Yeah, so a lot has been changed in the craft room. So I'm going to just do another 2025 craft room tour. I'm going to try to do one every year unless literally nothing has changed. But I know me, that's just never going to be the case for me because it constantly rearrange things because I either get more stuff and then the space is just not working, so I try to think of a better way to reorganize the room to fit my stuff better, or I find a better way to a more efficient way to organize my craft room. So my goal is every year to do a craft room tour, and again, unless something's not significantly changed and it's the same thing, but usually that's not the case because here we are almost a year later and boy, has it changed. Okay, so just use red iron on. Get it out. And got that one piece. So, and I just ungrouped the words, or the letters, excuse me, and then selected every other one. Okay, so let's bring this one. I have my heat press already preheated. Of course, we want to lint roll that as well. Now, do we want to hold it? Yeah, so this is the front. Okay. Let's preheat it for good measure. Okay. Now, if you are ironing or doing sublimation, you want to make sure that you completely lint roll it. There's no lint on there because you don't want to have any blue dots. I'm going to trim this off a little bit. Excuse me. Okay. You get blue dots when you iron on and there was a piece of lint there. Okay. Let's go ahead and commit and iron this on. Okay. Got that all heated. I think that's good. And then I'm just going to leave that over there and work on the next one. And then again, I'm going to lint roll this one. I feel like Hobby Lobby is really stepping up their sublimation blanks. I was pretty excited to see all the new stuff they have. This one's just going to be scooched over a little bit to fill the space. So it's not exactly lined up with this one, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be, right? We can make our own little rules to the game we play that is called crafting. So you want to be careful of, you got some exposed vinyl, so you just want to be careful of not ironing onto that exposed vinyl. Like that S is completely exposed, so I'm just going to be a little bit mindful of not hitting my press on that because you don't want to put your iron on it because it will ruin it. Ask me how I know that. Yes, I've done it before. Okay. I think this is the last iron on. Hopefully I'm right. Thought I was earlier. It wasn't. Here we go. Perfect. So again, we have on the naughty list, on the nice list, and then we have Merry Christmas. So then we're going to put the little skewers, if you will, the rods, in like so. There we go. Got that one. And then, oh shoot. I just realized, oh shoot. I just realized that I did it backwards. It should have been here. Oh crud. I didn't even, because now it's upside down. I was thinking this was the back and this is the front. Ah, sure what. Okay. So what we'll do is, oh goodness, I cannot believe I did that rookie mistake. I'm just trying to hurry up and get this done. And I actually have little snips here, so I'm going to go ahead and just cut them. Okay, and what I'll do is, they're actually pretty snug, so it will be fine. They're not gonna slip off. They're really not. Okay, goodness. Well, pay attention to what you're doing. I did not. That's all right. All right, I think I should be able to poke that through. Yeah, you just gotta poke through. There we go. Let me just close this up so I don't accidentally hurt myself. Okay. So there we go. I love these, and they're going to be so fun to play around with and say, all right, you're being on the naughty list. Okay, green flag, you're good. You're back on the good list, the nice list. So, all right, love it. Okay, I think this is the official last iron-on project, so we can move on to some more adhesive vinyl. So again, this is the final 3, so we got 1 and we got 2 more to go, and then we're done with this video. Okay, our next craft is this arch cast acrylic sign. It's 5x7, and we are going to first, let's go ahead and weed this out. Actually, you know what? No, we're not going to weed it out. We're going to go ahead and open this up and paint it. And then what we're going to do, we're going to multitask. Paint first, weed, and then we're going to bring in the last craft project. And then we should be about done with this video. So I'm going to move that over there, and then I'm going to bring in my vinyl. I'm using Tech Wrap's gold vinyl, excuse me. Not gold vinyl. I'm going to be using Tech Wrap's foil, gold foil, or brass, whatever color this is. I thought that would pair really nicely white paint. A lot of small pieces, so just kind of taking my time, but Tech Wrap usually has really good quality vinyl for intricate cuts. I've always spoke highly of them in that regard. Let me know in the description box, first of all, if you made it through. Leave me a penguin emoji, and then also let me know your favorite Christmas song. Mine, I have a very specific favorite one. It is Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee. I just love that song for Christmas. Okay, so this is not dry yet, which I'm not, it's fine, I didn't expect it to be dry by now, but what we'll do is we'll bring in my next craft here while that's drying. So I found this frame from Michael's. Let me go ahead and clean this off, and it actually comes in 3 different sizes, or different types I should say, and I got 2 of the 3, and I actually will be bringing in the second one in a video in January, where I'm trying to purge out my craft room or just get some pesky crafts that have just been sitting on my to-do list for far too long. And I'm going to spray this down just a little bit more. And so I'm excited to do that one. Or I already, actually, I'll be honest, I already did it. So I'm excited for you guys to see it. And this one, however, I'm going to use it for the Christmas season, and then I'm going to take the vinyl off if I'm able to without scratching the glass. We'll see. And use it for something else for a different season. So if you're going to do that, you're going to want to go ahead and, now I'm using shimmer vinyl. Cricut, no, Paper Studio brand. I don't like shimmer vinyl, but I figured this is just such a small, intricate, or small design, it'll be okay. I wouldn't use it on a larger scale because it's just not user friendly. Here comes the fun part now of trying to transfer it, which it's not going to transfer. So with this, because it's been used, I'm going to bring in Tech Wrap's transfer tape just because I have it right here. So when I am going to put this on here, I am not going to, let me stand up and do this. I am not going to press too hard because I don't want that gooey residue to be left on my glass or acrylic, whatever it is. Okay, so I'm lightly going to burnish it with my fingers. And then I'm going to peel this back, and it should, the vinyl should stick pretty good. It's doing pretty good. Awesome. Very good. Merry Christmas. And I love the shimmer. I would imagine this shouldn't be too hard to get peeled up. So I will take this off. Or I just might keep it on here and use it every year and just change out the picture. So apologize for that glare that's on the ring light here. I just can't avoid it. So, but there it is. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to the original project. And it is definitely dry by now. And then we're going to apply, actually before we do that, I am going to peel this next part up. I'm going to put this on here in case I missed a part that is not dry, just to protect my glass mat so I don't have to worry about trying to scrape that up. I'm going to go ahead and take this off and just kind of see how it is. This maybe I really don't need to add a second coat. So, yep, I do. Okay, be careful of heating your blank, the acrylic, because it is plastic or acrylic and it will bend. And I left the heat on a little bit, so it kind of warped a little bit. You can kind of see. So I did put some heat on this side to help counterbalance that warpage, but it should be okay. Well, let's just see. Yeah, here we go. Okay, let's put some transfer tape. Okay, now I don't need that anymore. And then let's put that on. And there we go. Let me see if I can get the ring light. I'm sorry, it's trying to get the ring light off of the acrylic here, but there it is. Again, it's just gonna sit up like that. But I really like, I'm glad that I went with a white. I think that turned out so pretty. Alright, well that's the last craft I have for you. Let's bring almost all the crafts in. There's one I won't be able to because it's really big. It's that I think it was the first craft that we did. But let's go ahead and bring in the other crafts and see them as a collective. Here they are, minus the one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Yes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 actually. 10 crafts we did in today's video, and overall I think they turned out super adorable. Love them all. Favorite craft is going to have to be a tie between the pennants and then the wood round. Really, I love it. Well, thank you for watching. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.